minutes. Definitely has to be quick then. Oh my god, this setup is just wonderful. Is the camera tilted again? Is that how it usually is? Because I tried to get it to go over here a bit and the charging cable just twists it every time I do that. Oh geez, you're here already. Hey! Hey! Sorry, one moment. Hi! Guys, what's up? How are we doing? Hello, your local psychopath, my son. Hi, Milky Way Cookie. Hi, Koenigsegg. You guys got here in 30 seconds. That's crazy. Just wanted to kind of stop by because I realized that it's been a while since I've been live. Sorry. And I missed you guys. I wanted to like chat a little bit. Why do you sound sick? Baby, it's because I am. I am sick. I was just kind of like sitting at my desk, drawing, and I was like, I could check in with my children, with my little egg children, and say hi, because it's been a while. Or not like super long, I guess. I actually have to check, because I've forgotten exactly how long it was, but I usually try to do at least one stream every week, and it's been over a week since I've seen you guys, so I thought I would just stop in and say hi. It's going to be a very casual stream. It's 9:30 at night for me, so it won't be very long, and I am quite sick at the moment. I've been, like, my throat's been sore, I've had a headache, and I've been sweating all day. So it's just been, like, having a blast, guys. Having so much fun. Oh, my goodness. And I'm eating Jaffa cakes, so... Okay. Anyway, how are you guys? Koenigsegg just got a new girlfriend. Congrats on that. Jealous. Nobody want me for real. Congrats on the girlfriend, dude. Happy for you about that. Sorry for, like, if I'm start coughing and stuff during the stream. I apologize. Yesterday my throat was just, like, scratchy and sore, and today it's been scratchy and sore, and I've been coughing, which is worse. Thank you for subbing, Lorcan Smith. Appreciate that. Hope you stick around. My son is playing The Sims. That's fun. And Koenig is eating stickers. Hi, Dal. It's 2:30 a.m. for you? You just got the... Why are you awake at 2:30 in the morning? My beautiful friend and child, and I don't actually know what the dynamic here is. I think we're friends. We're like internet friends. We should do a collab, by the way, sometime. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys have terrible sleep schedules, by the way. Like, I'm tired all the time, but I at least try to go to bed at around the same time, so I have you beat there. You need to take care of yourself, guys. Don't like, listen to my voice. I'm sick right now. That's, like, not... I don't get sick often, because I take care of myself. I was out late, and it was cold. I think that's why I'm sick. Or, I think my sister's been sick for a while, so she gave it to me. So, yeah. You would want to collab? Yeah, that would be so much fun. It's 8:30 for Lorcan. At night or in the morning? Doesn't really matter, it's a pretty reasonable time to be awake anyway. Hi, I'm a Miracle Gamble. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Nautilus. Whoa, cool art. Thank you. I'll sleep now, so miss your stream. Bye-bye. Bye, Dow. It's not going to be too long, so you won't miss much. Have a good sleep. Try to go to sleep a little bit earlier next time. Although if you're on holiday, I guess it's not that bad. I'm on autumn holidays currently, so I can stay home without missing school. But honestly, I would have preferred to get sick during school, because then I would actually have a proper reason not to show up. Hi, Crystal. Nice to see you again. Hi, Strawberry Cow Gween. Gween? Hi. You've been waiting for me to be live? Aww. I know, it's been a while, hasn't it? I usually try to stream every week, at least once, and it's been over a week since I've streamed. And I'm sorry about that. I've got real bad burnout at the moment, artistic burnout. Everything I draw, I just don't like it at all. So it's been hard to set up the camera and draw anything. And it was the last week of school before the holidays, and I got sick. So it's just sorry, my voice is not in peak condition. You subscribe? Sorry, I have something in my mouth. I'm eating. 1 second. Okay, I swallowed. You subscribed! Thank you, Strawberry Cow Queen. Thank you for subscribing. You go to bed at 9 and wake up at 5, so I think my sleep schedule is really good now. That is pretty good. I have no idea how you wake up at 5. That's insane. I have to wake up at 7:30 for school, and that makes me want to die. But that's a good sleep schedule. Sleeping from 9 o'clock to 5 is really good, I think. Proud of you, my son. Love your drawings. Thank you, Lorcan Smith. This is a character, one of my, I think they're a subscriber. They commented on a video of a collab that I did with another subscriber. I'm not sure if they had watched my videos before. That was not the right size pen. But, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so this was a collab I've done with another person, where we basically just switched characters. So they drew one of my characters, and I drew one of theirs. So this is their character, and I'm sorry to say I forgot what her name was, but it's a very cool design. I think I did okay with it, but I decided to do a little bit of work on the background, because I wasn't sure how to decorate the page, and it looked a little bit empty when it was just the drawing of her in the middle and nothing else, so I'm just adding random details at this point. You have to wake up at 6 for school. 6 a.m. is crazy. It looks epic. Thank you, Banks. You want a collab? Yeah. I would love to do a collab with you, my son. My son. Just go, find me on Instagram. I posted my Instagram user on the community posts a while ago. If you guys saw that, that's where I message people from. So if I'm gonna do any collabs, it will be through Instagram. So just send me, you call it a DM on Instagram, right? Instagram DM. Just like send me a message there and we can sort out the details. I do have to warn you, I am the ultimate procrastinator at the moment because as I mentioned before, I have like incredible burnout at the moment. So it took me a really long time to get to that other drawing I did for that person. Oh my god, that's terrible. I've forgotten their name. But yeah, if you're okay with waiting around a bit, I will definitely finish it. It just might take me a little while because I'm tired. It's so annoying that I got sick because I have plans with my friend on Tuesday and I don't want to reschedule them. So I just need to get better by Tuesday. And I don't know if I'll be able to, but I want to do the thing that we have planned. So we'll see. Just have to eat a lot of soup, I guess. Do you eat soup or do you drink it? You'll be sure to pick one of your simpler OCs. Thank you. Thanks, dude. Sorry. Shit. I'm good. Sorry. Jokesy Abroad says you're so talented. I keep coughing, I'm sorry. Thank you. Is it Jugseed or Yug? Is it a J or a Y sound? Jugseed or Jugseed? Brad. Oh, I'm just so bad with names. But thank you for saying that I'm talented. I appreciate that very much. That's very nice to hear. Oh, hi, Candy Kid. Welcome back. I've only been able to drink warm stuff today. I had to go upstairs to the tap and get myself a glass of warm, lukewarm water because I can't drink cold water. It makes my throat scratchy. It's so gross. Drinking a glass of lukewarm water is bleh. Gross. But it's better for my throat, so it's fine, I guess. Because you have to stay hydrated when you're sick, and it's annoying because you don't want to drink anything except for, tea. I've had, 5 cups of tea today. Do you guys make lemon and honey when you're sick? It's just lemon juice and then honey and hot water, and you mix it. It's good for your throat, apparently. My mom makes them when I'm sick. I love my mom. She's so nice to me. Hi, Kami Star. There's certain soups you eat, like meat or veggie soup, and there's, tomato soup, which you drink or whatever. Yeah. Thank you for that. There is... You can both drink and eat soup. There is no one specific way to consume soup. Thank you for the clarification, my son. Do you guys like Jaffa cakes? Do you know what Jaffa cakes are? It's these things. They look like that on the bottom. And then this is one I've been eating. It's got like an orange paste in the middle. They're so good, dude. Do you know what those are? Because, man, if I could just get a box of those, I would eat the hell out of them. Hi, Pixie. You're painting a mosque. Dope. That's so cool. Hi, Kingsley. I think I remember you. Did you change your profile picture or like your name or something? It's hard to keep up with you guys. It's midnight for you? You should go to sleep soon. I don't mean to be annoying. You guys could go to bed when you want. Just try to take care of yourselves. Are you doing like a staying up all night thing, or do you always go to sleep? Or do you always, stay awake to 12 at night? I try to have a regular sleep schedule, and I'm still tired as hell, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I should actually have a less regular sleep schedule. But I'm so tired, I want to go to bed. Sometimes I find it, like, surprising that you guys enjoy my live streams, because it's just me kind of talking. And I'm not even talking about things that are that interesting. But, like, the actual video part of the live stream is just, like, me drawing, like, really slowly. And I have no idea how that could be entertaining to you. And I'm not trying to, like, stop you from watching because, oh my god, it's so nice that you guys care at all. But I'm just, like, surprised that you do care about the live streams. Sorry. I sound like a goose right now. Live streams with people who talk with the chat is actually always so fun and wholesome. Yeah, I can get the appeal of watching a live stream of someone that actually interacts with the chat messages. I do kind of understand that. I love your drawing. Thank you, Strawberry Cow. Oh, it's queen, not green. I'm stupid. That's a Q, not a G. I read that as a G. Gween. I'm sorry. It's queen. Hi, Eclipso. Yeah. You're lucky that at least 15 people are watching you. When I did it, there were barely any people watching me. That's actually exactly how it was for me. And I mean, if this is something that you're interested in, then it's kind of a you can't give up so soon type of thing. Because when I started out, I would be doing a live stream for like an hour, and there would be absolutely no one in it for like 20 minutes, and then maybe one person would join it and say something. And then, like, that was pretty much it for the first couple of live streams. So for a lot of my first live streams, there was absolutely nobody there. So you just kind of have to keep trucking, dude. Svampar, how's school hitting you right now? My class isn't too bad, which is a relief. That's good. I'm glad your class is alright. Honestly, school, man. Okay. If you want to get into it. God. Well, the thing is that my school is great, okay? I love my school. I like the people in my class. I have made good friends there. And the teachers are nice. So I'm very lucky. I'm very grateful for my school. But it is, with this New Year's schedule, I start at 9, I think. That's when all the classes start, which is a pretty good time. But I am not like a morning person. I find it really difficult to get out of bed. Sorry. Sick, runny nose. I apologize. And I don't know what it is. It's partially probably the changing seasons. And like partially, I don't know. A lot of it is burnout. I'm just incredibly tired at the moment. I've had no energy to go to school. I don't mean to like yap and complain a bunch. I'm fine, but I've just been like having an absolute time of it with school. I just don't want to go. I'm so tired every day. I can't get up. I just wish it started a little bit, like a bit later. I could maybe deal with it if it was a bit later. But yeah. I'm just very tired. I hate math. I hate science. I hate Spanish. So I just don't want to do it. Thank you for asking. Hi, Muchiro. Who was that up there? Hi, Stolus. Hi, Your Local Freak. And Miguel. And Galaxy Soup. I mean, I understand them. I wasn't even making any great art or anything. Oh, don't put yourself down, dude. Every person that starts out is not going to get a lot of attention at first. Unless they are incredibly lucky and hit the jackpot with the algorithm and somehow one of their videos blows up to 1 million bajillion views. And it's like the first one they posted. But that barely ever happens, and it's not something you should compare yourself to, because that's kind of a trick of luck. Is the algorithm is tricky to understand, and it's hard to get a video to stick. And I also feel bad about myself, but I'm very lucky. I do get quite a couple of views, but I only get 1,000 to 1,500. Like, that's around how many views I get, and that's very good compared to what I started with. But I compare myself to most people who make content on YouTube regularly, and they get thousands and thousands of views. So compared to how most YouTube shorts perform, I'm not doing like super well, and it can bum me out sometimes. But you just kind of have to keep doing it, because if you love what you're doing, if you're doing what you like, if it's something you want to do, then you just kind of have to keep doing it, regardless of if you're doing super well or not, because it just slowly builds. It's not going to be a super fast thing for most people, and you just kind of have to be okay with that if you're willing to commit to this line of work, I guess. But it can be disheartening, and it can feel pretty disappointing, and it's hard to work so hard when you feel like you're getting nowhere. So I'm not saying that it's wrong to feel that way. I understand feeling upset about not getting a lot of views and a lot of engagement. So someone posted a video of them drawing a line and it got 1 million likes. Yeah. The algorithm is, it can be pretty unfair sometimes. I've seen a lot of people who put a lot of effort and time into their drawings, and they're incredibly talented and they make amazing stuff, and they get almost no engagement. They get maybe 50 likes on their videos, and people who make very easy content that's not, haven't put a lot of time into it. It's very silly and lighthearted, and there is always worth in those kinds of videos too, but they always often tend to perform very well in the algorithm, because it's an algorithm that favors I don't know what it favors. It doesn't seem to favor effort and time and quality. It favors what people want to watch. And if it thinks that that's what they want to watch, it promotes it more and makes it so that that becomes popular because they promote it so much. And then it's just becomes a cycle. You just kind of have to not get too bogged down by it, I guess. But it's hard and disheartening and disappointing. But it doesn't mean that what you're making isn't good. It's just a hard system to thrive in, I guess, to find success in, because there's so much on the internet nowadays, and you're competing with so many other people who are also trying to make it and receive recognition for stuff that they work really hard on too. So it's not easy. I can tell you that much. If it makes you feel better, before I subscribed to you, you were on my For You page and I loved your content. Just remember, you're not invisible on the platform. Thank you, Galaxy Soup. You guys are honestly what makes it worth it. Even just having a couple of people that comment on each of my videos, it really makes me happy. Like, seeing your comments is probably my absolute favorite thing. Like, likes is very nice, obviously, but every time I post a video, I usually make it so that it posts in the middle of the night, so when I get up, I'm all excited to see if anybody has commented, because trust me, I read all of them, and I love seeing what you guys think. The way I discovered your channel was so sudden. I accidentally swiped to the lives in shorts and saw your live and got interested. Yeah, so sometimes it's just complete chance. And it's like, you just suddenly find someone and you're like, oh, hey. So sometimes it's not even like that your stuff gets recommended. It's by complete accident. And I'm so glad that you found my stream, because you've been a returning viewer and it's so nice to have you in the chat. Can I ask where you got the stars? Great question. This was, it's just a big packet. It's got 645 stickers. That's a lot of stickers. I bought it like a year ago in a little knick-knack store, I guess. It just had a bunch of stuff. It had some craft supplies and everything, but it's not like a specific place that I got them. It's just like, go into like an office supply store or a store that just has a bunch of stuff, and you'll see they have sticker racks sometimes, and they have obviously like the unicorns and the dinosaurs sometimes, and sometimes you can find good stuff like this. And I got these hearts from the same place, and I think I also got the fairies as well from the same place. These are so pretty. But it was a place in Australia back when I lived in Australia, and I had forgotten what it was called, unfortunately. Hi, MBT lover. Wow, first time watching you, and your art is amazing. Thank you so much. It's always lovely to meet a new person in the chat. I've never heard the algorithm described so accurately. I always felt annoyed when a new trend was going around and all my favorite YouTubers would make the same unoriginal generic video on it. Yeah, it does tend... The algorithm really tends to favor trends. They come so quickly and they die so fast. And everyone on the platform is kind of scrambling to get your attention because there's so many people here. So every time a trend pops up, people kind of hop on it. And sometimes it's just because they like the trend and they want to show you what they have to do with it. But often it can be just a very low effort, unoriginal thing that's stealing from a bunch of different people who might have actually put a lot more thought into it just so they can kind of keep their channel relevant, I guess. So it's not a very fair algorithm, but you have to kind of work with what you have. I'm drawing right now because you made me want to draw and I love your drawing. Thank you, Strawberry Cow Queen. I'm so happy to hear that. It always makes me really happy to know that my drawing and my my art inspires other people to start drawing, because I really think art's just it's one of the most beautiful things to me. It's very important to me, and knowing that other people are inspired to keep drawing or to start drawing again or to start drawing for the first time is amazing, because I think more people should express themselves through art, and I think it's a really great thing. So I'm so glad that you felt inspired to draw because of me. Made me think of those YouTubers like robots when they all start flooding towards the same thing. Made me wonder if they actually enjoy the game they're playing or if they just need views. Yeah, it is. When something becomes a phenomenon, it's kind of hard to tell who actually cares and who's just like trying to use it to keep their channel going. And you can't really blame them, because everyone on the platform, most people anyway, are just kind of trying to get by and use a creative outlet as a way to make money instead of a crushing office job. So, you know, you can't really blame them, because who would want that life? I guess the 9 to 5 is a scary fate, and I definitely don't want to end up in a cubicle for the rest of my life. So I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to start it early. I'm not out of high school yet. I don't have a job currently. Although this is technically a job, even if I'm not getting paid for it. My little cousin loves drawing, and when she makes me something, it makes me smile. I have a cousin that likes drawing too. Yeah, I showed him some of my digital drawings like a year or two ago on the tablet that I just recently bought for the animation job that I had briefly. And he drew, I showed him that I'd drawn some drawings of Spider-Man. I can actually pull them up if you want to see, but I did some drawings of Spider-Man on Ibis Paint when I first got the consent, blah blah blah. Oh my god, this thing. Here we go. Here's my awful. But I did some drawings of Spider-Man when I first got the tablet, because obviously I love Spider-Man. Here's another one of Spider-Man. Because I just like Spider-Man as a character, and I was trying out the tablet, and he was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, he really liked the tablet, wanted something like that for himself, and he drew this on there while he was over. It took him about 3 hours while they were visiting our place, like all of our cousins, but he was like playing around with it, and he drew this on my tablet. He did his own drawing of Spider-Man, and then the next time I went over to their house, he had a lot of other drawings of Spider-Man on his walls, like on the wall in his bedroom, like next to his bed, and I came in and he showed them to me, and it was just so cool. And I can't wait to see him again. I want to see how much he's improved since I've been away. Hi, Tiffany Blanc. Hi, BMW M3 Super Sport. Ugh, but I also want to sleep. Aww. That's the struggle. Do I draw or do I sleep? I'm gonna put my vote in for sleep and then draw when you wake up. Because you need to get your 8 hours. You need to take care of yourself. Sorry about that. Funny enough, when I was younger, I was fine with just being in a regular job like a cashier. I just liked drawing for fun. I didn't think of myself as someone all that important. I found out my art could actually be useful and make money, and I've been obsessed by the idea ever since. Yeah, it is. Yeah, my plan is when I graduate high school, I'm going to get myself a part-time job. But I do want to keep doing my art, and I hope that I can build my platform up enough to eventually not need to do a part-time anymore, and I can focus on what actually matters to me, which is drawing, making art, and making a platform with you guys, interacting with people who also enjoy art. You pop out in my For You page. Oh, hi. Hi, Button. Welcome. What's up? Hi, Swag Switzler. Hi, Artist Full Mind. Hello. It won't let you message me on Insta? Really? Why not? I probably have something weird disabled in the settings. But I don't think I have to follow people back to let them message me. I don't know. Hold on, let me check. That's weird. I actually have no idea how Instagram works, so I'm just kind of trying to figure it out. Look at that! I always get people's art on my feed, and it makes me feel like I love seeing it, but it also makes me feel like crap because oh my god. People on Instagram are so talented, dude. But, how do I even... Sorry. How are you, sister? I'm okay. I'm sick right now, so I could always be better. Where are you from, sister? I'm from Australia. I'm Australian, half Australian and half Norwegian. Or technically a quarter Australian, quarter Irish, half Norwegian, if you want to get really technical. But I was born in Australia. I lived there most of my life, but I currently live in Norway. Hi, Milka Bar. Hi, Daniela Bigiarini. I think I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. It said this user doesn't allow new messages from people. Weird. Settings and activity. Here we go. Account privacy. No. 0 blocked. Messages and story replies. Message requests. Oh, who can send you message requests? Everyone. There we go. Okay, now everyone can send me message requests, so I... Or phone chat before sends you message. Receive message requests. Okay. That should do it, I think. Might take a second to update. Hopefully that worked. You're from India. Awesome. Do you still live there, or have you moved to a different country? I don't know. I feel like this is missing something, but I don't know how to detail it further. It worked that time? Perfect. That's weird because it worked for some people. I don't know. Instagram's weird. Does this look better when they're colored in? I don't know. I feel like it needs like a little bit more detail in some areas, but I don't really know what to do. I live in Marasataraha. Marasataraha. There's a lot of A's in that name. That's really cool. Do you like it there? I've never been to India, but I do want to go there one day. There's a lot of really beautiful architecture and art there, so I feel like it'd be interesting to see. Is the weather nice where you are? Best art ever. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. I appreciate that. Love your art. Thank you, Strawberry Cow Queen. You guys are very sweet. I appreciate it. Love it. Thank you, Icy Paws 10. Okay, that looks good. And then I will add some little ones that aren't filled in with my paint pen, I think. That probably will fill it up a little bit more. And then I can, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, I come back. Sorry, guys. I had to say goodnight to my parents. But it is 10 past 10 p.m. and I'm sick and I need a good night's rest. And I promised myself this was only going to be a short stream. Just checking back in with you guys as a little apology for being away. And I have to keep posting so that my channel doesn't die. You're also an artist? That's awesome. But I'm Muslim, so I don't draw human drawings. That's cool. I'm interested to learn about how religion influences art. I feel like that's kind of fascinating. Because I have had another person in my chat who is Muslim say that they're an artist and they can't draw people either. So I think that's really interesting. And I'd love to learn a bit more about it at some point. How do you draw lips? I can do a quick little tutorial for you before I sign off for the night. That'll be my kind of last thing. Hi, Pumpkin Cat VR. So, hold on. I'll do it with kind of a plain backup. So the way I draw lips currently is that it's, I guess you could start with a bit of a spread out V shape, like a very relaxed V. Kind of like so. And then you take down like this from either side. And it's very slanted. It's a very, like a flatter version of an M, kind of, if you drew an M but you squished it down. And then build up on top here and here to kind of build up the upper lip. So this is kind of your upper lip. And then for the bottom lip, you can do a couple of different shapes. You could do just kind of a circle, or like not a circle, but a curved line a bit longer, like lower down. So that's a bit of a bigger lower lip. Or as a different example, you could do like kind of a straight line here and here, and then you could go from these ones and curve upwards, and that creates a little bit of a thinner lower lip. It's a little bit more angular, and you can change kind of how thick the upper lip is, and like a little bit of how it shapes. And then another one could be a rounded underlip, but not as long of a, like a little bit more of a longer spread out bottom lip. Instead of it being more rounded, it's a little bit more flat. And then you just add a little nose on top. And you put your eyes in there somewhere. They look silly now, but that's just kind of how I draw. That's how I draw mouths for. Who was it that wanted it? It was Strawberry Cow Queen. So that's for you. That's like a little mini tutorial, because I said I would do a tutorial for how I draw people, and I haven't done it, and I'm sorry about that. It will come eventually, but yeah, maybe not as soon as I would like to have it happen. You know, burnout. I'll try to post something soon, but I'm going to be a little bit unreliable for posting and streaming. I'll try to stream more, but I don't know. I've been sick, I'm burnt out and tired, so I hope you guys can be patient with me, and it's gotten late, so I need to go to bed, and I hope you guys, my beautiful viewers and subscribers, can go get some sleep too if it's late for you, or if it's in the daytime or the morning time. I hope you have a very relaxing day. Take care of yourselves and drink water. Don't get sick like me. Take your vitamins and eat your foods and whatever. And yeah, I will hopefully see you guys soon again. I love you all very much. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for interacting with my videos. And I will see you next time.